what about Storybots?
Ooh, I do like Storybots. I'll do Storybots.
Do Storybots.
Let's review
Um,
Storybots, bro.
let's start it out by giving a very brief description of what Storybots is about. Would you like to do it or would you like me to do it?
I'm gonna butcher that shit. Go ahead.
Storybots is a
Awesome.
really cute show, very educational, outwardly educational, but still good show about these little guys, five little guys, beat bang boom bop
Yeah.
little robots who live I think they live in the internet or in your
Yeah, they're like,
computer. I think they live in the internet. I think that's the point. And the whole point of the show is that they live in the internet. The internet's an actual place. And when a kid has a question about anything and they Google it, it's like a video of a kid asking a question. The storybots go out into the world and attempt to answer the question. Okay. So the Storybots is a educational show, although they do make it fun, about some little robots who live inside the internet. And when kids have a question, they can send a video question into the Storybots, and the Storybots will go out into the real world and answer the question. And it
I
usually
like
has
how,
some sort of famous guest in it. Almost every episode has like a really famous
yeah.
person playing one of the characters that the Storybots go to ask. But that's the premise.
What I like
Or
about it is that they don't have the answers themselves. You know what I mean? They're not just explaining to kids. Because I remember they had like one where it's like, how were French fries made? And they go to France. Like their first stop is like, we'll find that out. And they go to France and like find some like flies. And they're like, hey, bro, how are you guys made? He's like, nah, we're flies from France. We're not French
why?
fries. So like they have to discover themselves too. So it's like a little adventure.
You're right that it really does teach kids go find the answer if you
Go
are
find the
if you
answer.
worry. Don't just like
Don't be worried
yeah,
about, yeah, if that's what you think it
ask
is, go
questions.
ask that. Yeah, ask some questions.
They always get it hilariously wrong in the beginning. That's like
Love
always
that.
part of it. One of
Part
my
of that
favorite
show.
ones is
I love
how
it.
flowers grow. And they go, it's the stoner. One of the bots is kind of like a coded stoner bot. And they go find his friend who he's sure will know how flowers grow because
Yeah.
he's a hippie and he lives in a van and it's David Cross. And I think his name is like Flower. He's like, let's go talk to my friend Flower, bro. It's so funny. But that's
And
one
they
of
had
my
like, I think Danny DeVito was in there.
dude, so many really famous people. It's great. And the animation is really cool. Like they really mix
Yeah,
it
they do
up.
a good job.
And the songs are catchy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they
They,
do have songs.
they
I
have a
said
lot
they
of
have episodes of just their songs. And it's pretty good.
yeah, they
Yeah,
do.
like little spin-off ones.
It's kind of like it's almost like a clip show with an overarching thing. Like they have this one question that runs the whole episode, and
This is
then
very
they'll
true.
go here to
Very
try
true.
to answer it. They send them here. Here's a song. They go here. Here's another song, and it kind of yeah, it's
That's a good
cute.
point
I
because
love
they look at all the different aspects. Like if you're
it.
looking at the French fries, they're like, well, where do potatoes come from? And they go like, find where potatoes are, and then like, well, how do these? This isn't a French fry.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Oh, do you remember the potatoes are like
Yeah.
sentient beings, and the
Oh
potatoes
yeah, and they're like talking.
waiting to be fried, and
Yes.
that's all they
Love
want is to be pulled from the ground. They're just like waiting for us to come eat them.
it.
I forgot about that
Eat
episode.
me, I am delicious. Harvest my
Oh,
body,
good.
dump me in boiling oil. It's what I was made for.
So, what age range would you give this?
Mm, I'm gonna go. I want to say like
I think it goes pretty young because there's
pretty
nothing in it.
young,
Like three. Like
like
the minute.
3 to like 6, maybe.
See, I go up to like 10. I don't know. Is it
Okay.
not good for like a 9, 8 year old? I think so. Our kids are our eldest are 8.
Yeah, mine's not into Storybots anymore.
Yeah, neither's mine. But if I put it on, he doesn't hate it. Like, I don't
No,
know.
he
Yeah,
wouldn't. But you're not putting like he's not putting it on.
that's true. God, our age is so. I'm trying to see what we rated ages for everything else. We gave what's PL?
I'm not gonna get into this remembering shit with you again, Lisa.
Okay, well, we gave Masha and
Yeah.
the Bear 2 to 6. Do you think it's the same age range as Masha and the Bear? I think it's a tiny bit.
It's a tiny
Maybe
bit higher. I think it's a tiny bit higher.
let's give it 4 to 8.
Go for it.
4 to 8 years old. I'm writing down actual Storybots, not SB, so we don't remember what the fuck it was forever. Storybots. Okay. How about plot wise? What would you give it?
I'm gonna give it a solid 4.
Me too.
I mean, because it's a
Great.
educational, so
They,
like it
they
has
did
to
a
follow, sequential plot line of some sort. because they have to get an answer at the end.
They're really good at like
Logical.
coming up with plots that answer these questions, honestly, in really interesting ways. Like the Where the Flowers Grow, I'm pretty sure they like meet up with a caterpillar who explains it to them. You know what I mean? Like it's very interesting. Yeah, I think it's a solid 4. Value it provides.
Ooh, it's gonna go high right there. I'm gonna say 4.
I'm gonna say 4 or 5. Yeah. It's one of the best ones in my opinion. It's chock full of good things. There is good information.
I've learned shit from there.
So, me too.
Yeah, 5.
And 5. There's nothing mean about it. There's nothing about it that is invaluable to like negate. You know what I mean? It's just pure gold as far as like value. So I'm gonna go a full 5 on this one. I don't know what else is better. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like what could beat it? I don't know.
Education and adding value wise to because I've learned things from there. It's a kids show that I've learned facts about.
Dude, we literally just watched the eyeball one. And like I was vaguely aware of how an eyeball works, but now I really understand how an eyeball works because of that in simplistic terms, right? But I very much understand like a lot of the shit I never got just because we were just randomly watching it. So art style, I'm gonna rank it high just because of all the various. I know it's not.
They do a good blending of like because they have the human characters and the robots,
and they have
like a flat Stanley kind of way.
Yep.
It's very interesting. Yeah. No, I think it works into it. So I'm gonna give it a solid 4.
Solid 4.
Honestly.
Me too. Kid engagement.
I go 3 or 4. If you go with those age groups.
If we're saying this age group, 4 to 8, put it on. My elder, no, but if we put it on, he's into it.
Yeah,
he will. It's well made.
He likes. Yeah, it's well made. It keeps your attention.
Should we give it a 4?
You give it a 4.
Storybots.
It's gonna win. It's gonna be the fucking one to beat right here, man.
And a jolt.
Because I enjoy that shit. I'm gonna rank it high right there too. I want to give it a fucking 4.
I'm gonna give it at least. I think it's.
I wouldn't put it on without kids, but
and that's a 5.
If it's on, I will watch it because I'm like, that's a fun fact. I like fun facts. It's interesting.
Totally. And the song, like, I can't get over
nonpartisan. You know what I mean? There's no arguing about the facts that they're putting out. These are just like, this is how the world works. You know, and unless you like unless you're like a big like potato denier or something, then I don't know.
21. Storybots got a 21. That's a pretty good. But you know what? That's like exactly what I think it should score. Storybots. If Storybots wrap up review. Got any wrap up review things that we didn't get to say that you'd like to say to people, to the family, to the parents?
I'd put that on. I don't know. I'm just saying I'm gonna watch it again. I forgot about it, honestly. It's been a while. So I think my youngest, who's 3, is just going into that. That'd be a perfect show.
So yeah, put it on. If you're a parent, put it on. Put on Storybots next time you guys are perusing. Give it a shot. You're gonna like it.
Interdimensional travel for the DL with Devin and Lisa provided by Limited Intel. Limited Intel. With their no anal fee, you can rest assured that your data is in incompetent hands.